What's up, guys? Fifi here. Welcome to another episode of my Road to Glory. This is it, guys. I blew up my team. And why did I do that? Basically started weekend league, reverting back to my team after trying this bust of a player that was Zizou. Played 3 games with me. First game, he played the entire game. I drew 3-3 against a really poor opponent, scored 2 goals. After that, oh my days, I took him off the pitch twice. Renato off the bench, completely changed the team. I ended up one game, I was losing 3-0, equalized 3-3. I don't know if it was 3-0, but it was 3-3 in the end. In the last game, losing 4-0 at halftime, brought in Renato, 4-4, lost in the last minute of the game with a goal from kickoff. Completely showed clearly that this player is a fraud, a bust, and it was pretty obvious. The medium work rates were not good. Also, the agility and balance were not great. It's a shame because these look like an amazing player stats-wise. It just doesn't convert into the game. Zizou, amazing traits as well, but it did not work. So. Started weekend league, lost my first game, completely my fault. I'm going to raise up my hand and say completely my fault. Winning 3-1 at halftime with the guy had 1 shot, 1 goal. I scored 3 goals, could have scored more. Then in the second half, I gave 2 goals away. Can't complain about anything, can't complain about connection, nothing. It was completely my fault. Lost in extra time. After missing a bucket load of chances, lost in extra time, and lost my very first game of Weekend League, which is the very first time it happens. Never happened to me before where I lost the first game of Weekend League. And after that, won 3 in a row, 10-0, 7-0, and I think 4-1, something like that. Going to game 5, I'm winning 4-2, 4-1, 4-2 in the last 10 minutes of the game. The opponent is just doing that thing, the elastic band thing, where the player just keeps running to one side. And I'm passing the ball around, just waiting for the game to finish. There's 5 or 6 minutes left. And the game kicks me out. It kicks me out. I tried to speak with EA about it, on the customer service. They couldn't do anything about it. So I have 2 losses on my resume right now. 5 in 5 games, 3-2. So I was like, you know what? Why even bother? I'm just gonna have fun with this. So I'm going all in with the full Portuguese team. I sold all my players that I could sell, obviously, or I'm trying to, in fact. Going into transfer list here. One already sold. Oh, Ben Yedder, fantastic. Ben Yedder was selling for 650 according to the footbin. I sold him for 670. Mendy, I sold him yesterday as well with the old debacle with Zidane. I sold him. And then these 2 players I'm trying to sell. No bids so far on them, so hopefully they're going to be bought. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like going to be bought in a quick buy, a lazy buy, so it will be for the price that they've been tagged on Footbin, which is a shame. Still making a bucket load of profit here on Verratti if I sell him for this amount. I bought him for 500,000 in the beginning when the card came out. I thought the potential was great, so it panned out to be. So great stuff here, and this is a great lesson for the future. Anyway, so I hope to have in the end of this sales about 3,500,000 coins, which will allow a lot of opportunities for this team. Now, I already have planned here an 11, a starting 11, obviously in my head. A few players missing, but this is the players that I have already on the club. The bench we need to fill in is going to be a fully Portuguese team, including the bench. No extra communitary players, no players from other countries. All Portuguese on the bench and on the starting 11. So obviously in goal we're gonna have to go with Patricio or Anthony Lopez. I am pending for Patricio right now for the simple fact that he's taller than Anthony Lopez. I did play against a few Anthony Lopez that were very good, and I might go back to it because if you compare, and I'm actually going to bring both of them here. If you compare one and the other, the stats on Anthony Lopez look slightly better in terms of diving and reflexes. So if we compare here one and the other, Anthony Lopez wins on diving, same on handling, loses on kicking, wins on reflexes by quite far, wins on speed, same on position. So I might revert to Antonio Lopez if I feel like Rui Patricio is not good enough, but for the height, it's still 30 inches taller than Anthony Lopes. So I'm going to go ahead, 3 inches taller, I think. So I'm going to go with Rui Patricio to start off, and I'm going to have another goalkeeper on the bench. Then obviously, as you can see, Cancelo is on the left-hand side because Ricardo will have to start on the right-hand side. Ricardo Pereira will be the next player here. He's going to start on the right-hand side, but actually in-game I'm going to swap them, and I'm going to put Ricardo on the left because Ricardo has the 4-star weak foot that Cancelo lacks. Cancelo only has 3 stars, so I'm going to put Cancelo on the right and Ricardo on the left. And then up top, obviously the one and only Ronaldo. I am pending for Ronaldo team of the season because of the increase in pace. and there is also increase in something else. I don't remember exactly what it is, but we're gonna have a look at it right now. So the only two that I could buy was Team of the Season or Team of the Year. So I'm gonna go for Team of the Year. Sorry, that's the one that I'm gonna go for. Team of the Year. So this is Team of the Season. Oh, so we have 95, 95, 99, 42, 90, 90. And the Team of the Year has 96, 96, and those two for me are the priority: dribbling and pace. The finishing is almost the same. Ronaldo's not going to feel a huge difference there, so that's what we're going to have. I'm going to be on a budget, so 3.5 mil. I'm going to sell everything now in the club that I can. Come back, hopefully with the players sold too, and then we move on from there. Alright guys, so more than 24 hours later we're back, and more than 24 hours later because we couldn't buy the players that we wanted to buy yesterday due to the price points that it were. We had to wait all the way into Saturday night. It's now around 10:30 p.m. And we finally got most of the players that we wanted. I still didn't get all the players that I wanted, but I got most of the players I wanted. Now, a few problems yesterday, mainly the price point, but also the fact that David's dropped so big, had such a big drop, more than 85k drop yesterday, and it was actually, I got a bit lucky because he was selling him at 492 when I listed him late in the day, and I ended up being able to get a lazy buy at 500,000. I know that he went up a little bit after that, but still a big drop. I was very worried I was going to continue to be dropping a bit even more at that stage. So Verratti, Ben Yedder sold by buy now price, which was really good, and obviously Mendy was sold before, along with some players that I packed from the packs that I did on the packs that I had, and also some players that I had on the club. So we bought several players. The 11 is done, as you can see right now. We went for Anthony Lopez instead, a difference of about 15,000 coins. So I went for Anthony Lopez because I was trying to get Andre Silva to have another player on the bench that could come in and start Andre Silva team on the season. I'm missing him right now for about 3,000 coins, which I will get after a few matches. Got Ricardo, he bought him for 110,000 coins. And also obviously Ronaldo, that was the big drop. Ronaldo yesterday was selling around about 3,100,000 plus coins. I ended up buying him at 2.85 million, which was a very big drop, and enough to build up the bench as well. With a few players, particularly Rafa and Bruno Fernandes, team of the group stage. Rafa, I really wanted to buy him. He's a player that obviously is going to bring pace off the bench, and a player that I like. I don't think he's a starter, but he's a player that off the bench, when the other opposition is tired, can come in and make a job. For almost 60,000 coins, and which was also, he was selling by 65,000, so I got him a bit lower than he was expected. And also Bruno Fernandes here for 139. I really wanted Andre Silva, but it was too expensive. The rest of the bench, frankly, Sergio Oliveira and Jeff Font, of course, are here, but I don't think the majority of these players are usable. I just wanted to keep an entire Portuguese bench, so that's what I did. I'm not going to use these players. I'm going to be making 1 or 2 subs per game max, and that is going to be it. So a lot of it is going to be dependent on the performance of the team throughout the 90 minutes. If we go into extra time, I'm going to have to be very careful. Now, in terms of gameplay, in terms of tactics, it's particularly the 4-1-2-1-2. This is how we're going to line up, with Jota on the left of the diamond, with Renato on the right of the diamond. This is because Renato, the player on the right side of my diamond, is the player that when we are defending and defend on the flat 4, he stays in the middle with William. If I had him on the left, he would be on the wide area, and Jota would be in the middle. And obviously, for defensive purposes, we don't want that to happen. We went Renato and William in the middle, with Nani and Diogo open, and then obviously Pedro Gonçalves and Cristiano up top. On the 4-4-2, of course, William is going to be the more defensive-minded midfielder, with Renato going on the more forward like he has been doing so far. Let's see how this goes. I'm very interested to see. I have absolutely no objective whatsoever with this. I just really want to try and have some fun with the Portuguese team and see what I can do in the next 2 weekend leagues. Right now we are 3-2, so yeah, guys, this is it. Really, I'm going with it, and we go from there. I really look forward to see what I can do with this team and have some fun. So I'll see you on the next episode, guys. In the meantime, take care, stay safe, and as always, drop a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel, and leave a like as well on the video right down below. You can press the like button. It takes only a second. Take care. See you soon, and stay safe.